Welcome back to AFTV, everyone. Now, there was some big breaking news on the transfer front. It doesn't concern Arsenal, or does it? No, it probably won't. But Kylian Mbappe is apparently going to leave PSG. Now, his contract runs to 2024, and apparently he had an option to extend to 2025. Apparently, he's told the club he will not be extending, and the club don't want to lose him for free, meaning that this summer of 2023, it's got complicated since after 2019. Means that Kylian Mbappe will probably go this summer as PSG want to command a fee for him. And of course they do, because he's worth it. I even saw a figure of around 120, 130 million for him. And to think he went for, I think, a lot more from that, from Monaco to PSG. Anyway, it could be a massive deal. Now, I've put together here 5 reasons why Kylian Mbappe should join Arsenal. I don't need to make a video on why we should sign him, because he's one of the best players in the world, and I think we'd all take him, quite frankly. This is just a little bit of fun. For everyone runs off in the comment section thinking, you think you're going to get Mbappe, we're just having a little bit of fun. He's one of, if not the best player in the world. He's certainly one of them. What he's done at such a young age already is unbelievable. It would be a real tough sell, quite actually, for anyone to sign him. They're going to have to sell their vision, sell what they want to do. So I thought, why not? Let's sell it a little bit for Arsenal here. And who knows? Who knows? I mean, I think we all know, but who knows? Why not? We can all dream, eh? We can all have a little bit of fun. So here are 5 reasons. I want to start with Kylian Mbappe versus Erling Haaland. And I think this is my favourite point of the 5 I've got, and I'm going to start with it, because every great sports athlete has a rival. They have something, they have a story, they have a back and forth. They have someone that pushes them to new heights, new limits. Novak Djokovic, yeah, he's amazing. Yeah, we'd all appreciate him, regardless of everyone else. But is it as fun without Nadal and Federer there, without the back and forth, the conversations? Messi, Ronaldo, bringing it back to football. And I'm sure other great rivalries in other sports that I don't really watch. But look at them. You know, look at the Hamilton-Verstappen in F1 a couple of years ago. It's these rivalries and it's these stories. It's having 2 at the very top, doing it in the same league, going head-to-head, that makes things so exciting. And I want to see Kylian Mbappe up against Erling Haaland. Come wear the red and white of Arsenal. Come up against Manchester City and Erling Haaland and Pep Guardiola and Arteta, the apprentice, against Pep. And let's finally beat them to a title. Kylian Mbappe could spearhead that and have a great rivalry, trading goals with Erling Haaland. Don't we all want to see it? I know I do. And actually, quite frankly, if he doesn't join Arsenal, I think the football fan in me would just love to see Mbappe in the Premier League. But come to Arsenal and do it. And I think this brings me nicely on to my second point, that actually, if you are to come to the Premier League and do it, who really is there? Now, of course, there's Manchester City. And look, would it surprise you if Man City go and pick up an Mbappe? No. Could he play in the same team as Haaland? Sure, why not? But I would think that that Man City are pretty set on Haaland being their kind of star forward, their star man. And I don't really see them going for an Mbappe, so there haven't been any reports. Could it be Chelsea? Well, they're out the Champions League. They spent a load of money, in fact, wasted a load of money. So yeah, you can never write them off. You can never write off Manchester United, who could be about to be under new ownership. But again, that's not gone through yet. And the Mbappe stuff, I imagine, won't drag on all summer. Liverpool, I don't believe, have the funds for him. So yeah, you start to wonder, well, who else? Newcastle? I don't think Newcastle are quite at the level that Mbappe would, I was going to say, drop to. I mean, would he drop to where Arsenal are? Because obviously Arsenal never won the Champions League and never won a title for 15 years. But I think Arsenal were a club that once upon a time, not long ago, he would have 100% wanted to play for. And I don't know who else in the Premier League are actually a great option, which probably suggests that maybe Arsenal aren't either, and therefore he goes to a Real Madrid or a Barcelona or whoever. But if it is the Premier League you want to come to, if it is the Premier League you want to prove yourself in, along with Erling Haaland, have that rivalry, I think Arsenal are weirdly actually quite well placed, if not just by default, for that conversation. Listen, I said I'm dreaming. We're having a bit of fun. Let me enjoy it. The third thing, if he were to actually play at Arsenal, I actually think our system is perfect for him. Now, I think any club that gets Mbappe is going to build a system that's perfect for him, of course. But let's just sort of shove that under the sofa for a second. And just think that we play with kind of 3 very dynamic forwards who all interchange positions, all alternate, all score goals. And actually, if you look at our most productive players, Odegaard, yes, has been one of them, but otherwise it's Martinelli and Saka. From out wide, our system is really kind of filtered towards getting Jesus dropping in the pockets and combining with Xhaka and Odegaard supporting, and Saka and Martinelli able to get on the end of things. Mbappe, whether it's out on the left or down the middle, whether it be in Gabriel Jesus' position and pulling out wide like Jesus does, is actually kind of perfect for it. I mean, in terms of having a player who profile-wise, forget his unbelievable talent, profile-wise, he's ready-made for this system. Whereas Man City have played with, yes, Grealish and Bernardo Silva are fantastic, maybe world-class, probably world-class and fantastic in lots of different ways. They're more kind of number 10s out wide. Yes, I'm forcing it, I know I am. But yeah, okay, why not? I think he'd fit in brilliantly in this system. My third point, why not continue Thierry Henry's legacy? And why do I mention Thierry Henry, our greatest ever goal scorer, being a French forward who's won the World Cup already? He's got an unbelievable legacy in football already, Kylian Mbappe. But what I just said about that third point, a player who can play out wide. Henry, yes, was a striker, but would drift into wide areas, specifically on the left, and was mesmerising to watch. A real dribbler, exciting, ball carrier, just mercurial talent, unbelievable to watch. Would get the Emirates crowd off their feet. Kylian Mbappe, why not come and continue that legacy? And when I say continue that legacy as well, I was about to say build on it. That'll take a lot of work. But my fifth and final point, we've never won the Champions League. Kylian Mbappe, you've never won the Champions League. Let's do it together. I mean, look, why not? He's going to want to go somewhere that's established in terms of winning Champions League. So you've got Man City, you've got Real Madrid, Bayern Munich have won 2 in the last 10, 11 years or so. I get it. So those are probably the clubs you want to go to. Even Chelsea have won 2 in the last 10 years. So, yeah. But what I would say is, we've never won it before. Neither have Kylian Mbappe. Arsenal have been growing season on season. And he could be the figurehead of this team. He could be like how Van Dijk came to, and it's different, but how Van Dijk came to Liverpool and suddenly that defence was sorted and suddenly there were title challenges. Can he be the one that comes in and, like Van Dijk and Liverpool went on to win the Champions League, get to 2 other finals, win the Premier League, can he be that difference maker that just carries us to another level? When Man City this season have been brilliant, weren't playing at their best, you just knew Haaland had a goal in him. Can he just be that figurehead, the poster guy that is just, I'm Kylian Mbappe and I'm here to win the Premier League and the Champions League with Arsenal. As I said, he's never won it, we've never won it, win it together for the first time. Wouldn't that be great? I'll be honest, I've really scraped for a 4th and 5th point there because it's kind of hard. I think anyone who wants to sign Kylian Mbappe has a real challenge, I think, in convincing them that that's necessarily the right place and the right project. Maybe not Real Madrid, but they've got the money to do it. They've just brought in Jude Bellingham. Barcelona, we know their financial situation. Bayern Munich, I've read reports, aren't going to go in for him. And look, they couldn't stump up the money for Declan Rice, a player they really wanted. So are they going to have the money to go all the way for Kylian Mbappe? I would also say any club that wants Kylian Mbappe, for everything I've just said, they're probably going to find a way. I think Man United, even during this ownership stuff, if they want Kylian Mbappe, they'll find a way to figure out the funds. He's that special. He's that unique as a player, quite literally generational, and his legacy in football is already unbelievable. But we can all dream. We can have a laugh. Look, of course, I don't think this is going to happen, but why not throw your hat in the ring? I was asking the question about whether Arsenal are moving like a big club. I think genuinely chasing Kylian Mbappe, I think that's what big clubs do. So why not have a little go? All right. Those are my thoughts. Those are 5 reasons. Any other reasons, let me know in the comments, because like I said, I was really struggling for more past 3. But it's a bit of fun. Please don't take this seriously. I know what the internet's like. You're all going to take this super seriously. But we'll see what happens with Kylian Mbappe. I think it's going to be very, very interesting. Of course, check out all the updates on the Arsenal transfer front here on AFTV and all the updates from transfers in general on DR Sports. Got to keep up with all of it because it's going to be a very crazy summer. It started like a whirlwind, and I think all summer is going to be a busy one. All right, many thanks. Hit the like button if you enjoyed. Subscribe to AFTV, and we'll see you soon.
Shop for AFTV merch at shop.aftv.co.uk. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, and Twitch. We've got content for every platform, so check it out.